right, let's go. Ravens, Texans. After the stop on 4th down, the Ravens have the ball. They're about to drive it 99 yards for a touchdown. Lamar Jackson showing why he's the MVP candidate for the 2nd consecutive year in a row, trying to get number 3. Can he get it done? The Ravens are pressing. It's Christmas Day. There's a lot going on. Let's start from play 1. Let's go. All right, the Ravens come out right here in 21 personnel. They have a tight end, receiver, fullback, running back. Old school football from the 2-yard line. What are we getting from the Texans? Everyone's in the box. They're expecting run. It looks like man coverage. They know what they're getting. Henry's back here, and what you expect is what you're getting. Pull from the guard. Henry breaks through. 6-yard gain on the play. How do we get here? The guard pulls. You have another fullback in. You have a fullback in the backfield who's pretty much like another offensive lineman. This dude is 300 pounds back here. 42 Pickard, right? Here we go. Pickard's leading the way. 77's pulling. So you got about 700 pounds right here. Truly 650 pounds pulling right here, clearing the way. Neither of them get a major block. No one's really blowing anyone up right here. 42 takes on the DN. 77's going out here to block Lassiter. He doesn't get too much impact. They make a play right here, hit Derrick Henry's legs. He trips up, 6-yard gain. A positive play for the Ravens. Nothing major for the Texans, 7 yards actually, but nothing too crazy. They're off the goal line though. Major win. A major win. You have space to operate. They stay in 21 personnel right here. We have a tight end, receiver, fullback, running back. What are we getting on play 2? Play action for Lamar. He hits the slant. Find Bateman. Great play. 2 positive plays to start the drive. What are we getting from the text right here? Man coverage. Man coverage. Cover 1. We got man right here. We have man there. 1 high safety. What do these guys have? You have the back. This guy has the fullback. This guy has a tight end. This guy has the running back. 3 on 3. These 3 for these 3. 1, 2, 3 for 1, 2, 3. It's all playing out, and they're playing it kind of funny right here. There's a bust on the defense. These guys are a little bit confused. These 2 backers are a little confused on where to go. They're not in the right spot. We're going to see it from the back angle. Body slam right there, suplex. I'm surprised they didn't call a flag. They don't call it. It's all good. Let's keep playing. Getting everybody lined up a little late. 48, 39. These are your 2 right here. Plus the tight end. 23, 48, 39. Y'all have to talk this out and see how it's going to play out. It's 3 on 3. If you lock this 23, you got to stay on. You beat right here, though. You holding on for dear life, you beat. Linebackers, y'all got to go. You got to go. You got to get outside. If the ball were to go there, you got to go. But look at this lane that opens up for Lamar to throw this nice sidearm pass. Give me that right there. Throwing the double play. Second base to shortstop. Throw it in there. You're throwing the ball like he's playing baseball. Throwing it like he's on the diamond. Little toss. Little smooth toss. Perfect spiral. First down. The chain is moving. What do we get the next play? Quick snap. Play action, Derrick Henry. Lamar rolls out. You know it's magic. You know it's magic. Here we go. Right here we have 21 personnel. It looks like 12. It looks like 12, but it's 21. We have a tight end, receiver. That's the fullback. Lined up like a tight end. There's Derrick Henry in the pistol. Lamar Jackson. Derrick Henry's a big dude. Look how much bigger he looks than Lamar. It is crazy when you see them in the backfield together. 2 top guys in the league. Zay Flower is going in motion. They're bumping. Look at the rotation. Look at the communication. Dropping back. He's rolling down. You got to talk it out. What are we in right here? Zone coverage. They're playing it like cover 2. It looks like some type of, no, is this 2? What are they in? What are they in? It's looking like 2. This guy's sitting. These 2 are going deep. I can't really tell. We're going to see it right here, though. Lamar's getting loose. Lamar is getting loose. This is 2. It's sinking back. Find the hole. Zay Flowers right here. One thing I'll say about the Ravens offense. These guys, I'm not a big fan of the passing schemes, even with all the success that Lamar Jackson has had this year throwing the ball. When you look at these routes, there's not a lot of places for these guys to get open. They're only running 3-man routes majority of the time, and then they're deep routes. They're deep overs. You have deep goes, you have deep posts. Lamar's on his back step. Nothing is developed, but what do you expect from Mr. 2 MVP but to go out there and make a play? He scrambles across the field. He scrambles to the right, throws it all the way back left across the field, breaking every rule they teach you at quarterback not to do. They tell you, do not do this. Do not throw the ball across your body down the field. This is going to be a pick. But 8 has to do this religiously all the time. He has to do this. The offense is a little slow for his liking. I don't know what's going on. Todd Monken has him rolling right now. But let me tell you, in the playoffs, it might be a different story. I can't see this working to win the Super Bowl. But it's put up crazy numbers. So it's hard to talk down about it. But just watch him play. We're going to get into this another day. Here we go. They hand it off to Derrick Henry. They hand the ball off to Henry. There's nowhere to go with the ball. The Ravens right here in 12 personnel. We have a tight end, receiver. There's Henry in the backfield with Lamar in the gun. What are we getting right here from these guys? It looks like zone coverage. We're getting pressure off the edge. The blitzing DB makes the tackle. Great play in space. Great play to go and cut Derrick Henry down. That is a big running back. You got to hit him in the legs when you're that size. There's nothing wrong with that. This is a clean tackle. This is not a hip drop. This is none of that. When you're this small, when this is your size versus this guy right here, you got to take the legs out like this. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that play right there. Great play. Be physical and go and get him. You have to go and attack. If not, 22 is going to run all over you. 22 is not a bruiser back either. He's a finesse big boy, which is crazy because you would think at 6'3", 245 pounds, he'd be running through guys. But really, he wants to get around you, hit you with that stiff arm, get over you, stride over you, hurdle, like this guy right here does. Running like Lamar does, you know what I'm saying? He's trying to get, he's not loose, he don't get loose as Lamar, but he likes to get loose like that. He's not a big, heavy impact guy either. Here we go, 12 personnel, tight end, receiver, back in the backfield. Lamar's right here. What are we getting? Zone coverage. Is it 3? Is this cover 3? We got the DB off right here. We have one guy walk. Is he going to drop down? Let's see how it plays. Looks like he's rolling. It looks like he's rolling down. Here we go. They're playing the game. Motion out likely. What are we getting right here? Some form of man. I'm thinking it's 3. It's playing out like man coverage. Good disguise from the Texans. Good communication. Good disguise. Lamar's back there making magic happen once again. Rolling. But who's he find? Andrews. And what's Andrews do? Make a huge play, 60-plus yards, 89 is trying to step. He's trying to step. That Stride's trying to open up. Can he go? He's not going to the house. He don't have that breakaway speed, but that's a huge play. Mark Andrews been balling for a long time. All-time leading touchdowns for the Ravens in the history. Come on, now from a tight end, that's major. That's major. Look at this play right here. This move is major. They blitz 27 and get off me. Get off me. Come on. Too quick. I'm too quick for that. Side step. Derrick Henry, come on, dog. You got to make this one. Can't whiff on this block, 22. You can't whiff. Good thing this guy right here can get loose like that. Get off me. Let's slide. Come back around. They knock the D end off. A quick dump off the 89. Get hands to your face. Get the hands off your face mask. Chop the hands down. 48. You had a chance. When he put the hands on your face mask, instantly mess your stride up. Stride jacked up. Look right here, man. Look what's going on right here. Chaos in the backfield. Derrick Henry misses his block. He's about to get sacked. He makes up for it by letting 51 run over him. DN's about to make the tackle. Let me trip him up real quick. Unintentionally tripping him up. 8's getting loose. Dumps it off to Andrews. Look at this. Nice move. Set up. Get your eyes on your man. Keep your eyes. What are you looking at? All off. Keep your eyes here. Look at 89. He's getting loose. Come on now. Come on. If this is basketball, he would throw the hand up for the alley-oop right now. Dunk on him. You would be throwing up for the alley-oop right now. He catches the ball over your head. Look at her. Eyes of the safety. I'm about to get loose. Right here. You better knock the hands down, 48. Knock the hands down. What are you doing? You gotta knock the hands down. On the stiff arm right here, you gotta knock the hands down. If you don't, your stride right now is done. Stride over with. Now 89 is stepping. He's stepping. Big play. And you just changed the field on a 67-yard reception. Your first one of the day. Getting the party started right before halftime. Now the Ravens are in 22 personnel with the fullback playing like a tight end. They have a fullback, tight end, receiver. There's Derrick Henry. Are you expecting run in this set? It's got to be run, right? It's got to be run. You hand off to Derrick Henry, and what does he get you? 3-4 yards. You got to expect run right here, though. They have too many big bodies on the field. You got to expect run. Look how it's playing out for you. Everyone's blocking down. You're bringing 2 pullers around. 42's coming right here, create a wall, and pick up any trash that's trying to scrape over the top. Does he do a good job? He does. He seals this guy. The big boy right here, he's trying to get up the field. He can't quite get there. 3-4 yard gain. Not too crazy, but it's a good play. Another positive play. You got a key run. 48, what you looking at? What are you looking at? You end up making a tackle, but what you looking at? They're blocking down. You got to see these pullers. Coming back. Don't watch this guy right here. Feel him. You got to feel this guy, but you got to see the triangle. You got to see the triangle as a backer. Watch the triangle should tell you everything. Why is he sealing you this way? He's not sealing you this way for the ball to run right here. They're sealing you this way. Look at he's building a wall on this side. That means get over the top and go. A little bit too far. Shuffle a little bit too far. If this guy gets up the field and makes his block right here, Derrick Henry, touchdown. He misses the block. Derrick Henry is a little too fast. He trips up his lineman. If 79 makes his play, it's over with. It's a perfectly called run. Perfectly called play. Struggling to say that. They struggling to block it. It's okay. 4-yard gain on the play. Where we at right here? After the 2-minute warning, the Ravens come out in another set that looks like run. We have a tight end, receiver. There's the back in the backfield. Looks like 2 backs. That's a tight end right here. That's likely. What do we get in? Play action from Lamar. Time for more magic. He's pumping it. Come on, man. Come on. Directing traffic. I see you. I see you right here. Is he pointing at him or is he pointing in the end zone? Either way, he sees him and he sees him right here, right? Get loose. From the top angle, the Ravens break the huddle quick. Tell me if you see anything strange. Pause right now. What is going on with these guys lined up right here? Is anything strange going on to you? Does it look weird? The answer should be yes. The Ravens are in an unbalanced front. Look what's going on right here. We have a tight end, a tackle, a center, a guard, a tackle, a tackle. What do you do on defense when you get this right here? You have to bump the defensive line. Look at the communication. They're all adjusting. They're moving. What's his linebacker saying right here? He's saying bump, bump, bump. Unbalanced, slide right, slide right. What does that do? It resets the front right here. This guy is snapping the ball, but this defender right here, the linebacker, should now declare this guy right here, this guard technically, should now be the new center. If you declare him as the new center, this is what you're getting. You're getting him as the center. Guard, tackle, tight end. Him as the center, guard, tackle. Now you have an even front, how you would usually play on defense. It's all about disguise. It's all about recognition. If you don't do that right there, you're leaving your defense open to a huge lane where Derrick Henry can get this ball and go shoo, and hit his head on the goalpost for a touchdown. But the defense right here is not getting run from this front. They're getting a play action from Lamar Jackson. Play action. Everyone's trying to find their guy. At this point right here, it looks like there's nowhere for Lamar to go. You got 1, 2, 3 options on this side of the field with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 DBs, 6 defenders, 6 Texans, 3 guys who can catch the ball for the Ravens. But guess what? Lamar is buying time. He finds his tight end who is just in the flat. Plaster your coverage in zone. When it's scramble drill, you have to plaster your coverage. If you don't plaster your coverage, you will get beat. These guys are taught to move around and get open. 80 is trying to find space. Let's watch 80 again. One more time. He's right here. His route is to go to the flat. It's a 2-yard route. He's supposed to catch it right here and maybe turn it up. There's nothing there. What does Lamar do? He buys time. You can't touch me. You can't touch this. Getting loose. How did 80 get back there that whole time? Were y'all watching Lamar? Were y'all watching 80? Watch 80. Look at him right here. There's plenty of guys around him. Right here, he could just sit still. No, he knows what type of guy this is right here. Get loose. No matter what you got to do, just get loose. Find an open space. I'm running to the left, running to the right. Give me this open space. Touchdown. That's how you make a play. They run to the line to get set. They're forcing communication from the Texans. The linebackers are kind of confused. They're trying to talk it out. Good job looking up your guy right here. What are you looking at? Who are you covering, 48? You're covering grass. You're covering the eyes. Once again, you overrun the play. What are we doing? You have to lock in. You're not guarding anyone. You're not rushing. You're just floating. When you float like this, you're getting beat. You're getting further. Who are you guarding? Did y'all watch 48? Who is he guarding right here? The whole play, he's just standing right here running back and forth. You run back and forth like that, you will get beat. Spin the ball. It's showtime. We just went 99 yards after getting a stop on 4th down in the goal line. Plays like this change the game. Look at 48. He's dancing by himself. He's dancing. He's moving, covering nothing. All you have to do right here, at this point right here, you have no coverage. Go get him. Go get him. If your man is covered in zone, go get the quarterback. That's the rules. If your zone is covered, go get the quarterback, especially right here. This DB's done his job. He's pushed Mark Andrews out. 89 can't play anymore. 89 is done. Watch right here. Pushing him out of bounds. Great play. He can't play anymore. He can't come back in. He can't be the first person to touch the ball. He's eliminated. You right here, you need to either find work or go get 8. 89 is done. 48, where you at? Go do something. Do something, please. Lamar's back here cooking, man. Creating time, creating space, creating opportunities, creating touchdowns. And what does that create? Wins. A major win for the Ravens as they build momentum heading into the playoffs. What a great time to do that. Lamar, MVP number 3. What y'all think? What y'all think? Talk to me in the comments. But hey, let's keep going. Let's get to the next play. Let's go.